There we go. It's good to meet you. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Dan from Oregon. Actually, sorry. Just going to move this to the middle so we look at ourselves. We're looking at the camera. Anyway, I'm Dan from Oregon. It's Ariane from Oregon. We're Dan and Ariane from Oregon.
Yeah.
Vlog number 2. I don't know if this will be everyday thing. Or maybe it should be. Take a little bit of time out, just sit and talk with each other. Complain about employees and customers, right? Actually,
a long day.
So we've had a full long day. It's the end of the day here in the Philippines, but customers are just waking up and their days are, just starting. So they're like, blah, 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 email, message, answer questions, do some work. But I've been up since like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something. It's tired, man. It's just, I would say it's been a struggle. A struggle trying to work out some of the kinks in our process. We've been fighting. Marianne have been fighting about work. We should do like a tutorial on how not to get a divorce when you're business partners.
Yeah,
it's
very hard to be a business partner and a husband and wife at the same time. That's very hard.
And it's probably my fault because I'm a Capricorn.
What?
It's my zodiac sign. It's my sign. It's my personality.
What's the problem about the Capricorn? Is it not?
Just serious, and I take everything seriously. And I hate bullshit. I hate fake stuff, and I hate wasting time, and wasting my time.
It's having problem about our employee wearing our clothes.
Oh yeah, I even forgot about that. There's so much.
Yes.
Right. If you're watching and you work for us, this is just our private thoughts. It's not it's not a reflection on you or what you give to the company or how much we value you or how much we like you or need you. This is just, it's like you get a window into behind the face. So you're not no one is a bad person. We're not saying you're bad people. Maybe I'm a bad person. It's probably all my fault.
Actually,
I have these expectations.
He is nice boss I've ever known.
That's right.
My whole life as a worker. But don't ever try to embarrass him because he gonna fire you.
Oh man. I feel like I'm this close to just saying F it. Everybody get out. I don't care. sometimes. That's not gonna happen. But
But yes, maybe we are
I,
we
here's what happened.
are
Let's just explain it. Explain what happened. I'll start. When I hire a seamstress, I say we are a manufacturing company. Um, we make clothes. We don't, sell. We don't have a brand or anything like that. So when the customer orders clothes from us, they they're not going to get like advertisement quality pictures. They're going to get something off of our little cell phone camera that's all the clothes off the line, just fresh off the machine, whatever. But you can't really show all of the details or the drape or the stretch or the pattern or the sizing of clothes that's just laying on a sewing table. Someone has to wear the clothes in order to show accurately what the clothes that we made, how good they are. So I tell every seamstress, every secretary, every janitor, whoever comes into this shop, part of the reason they get paid so well, they get paid better than any other sewer in the whole country. Whatever their job is, they make more. Here, they make more. So, and one reason is because you have to wear the clothes and take the picture, so I can send it to the customer so that they can see what the clothes look like. And I tell everyone the same thing. That's part of their job. It's like the second thing I say to them when I list off their duties for working. Now, what happened today? And what happens every time?
what happened today is we are begging our sewer to sew a swimsuit. So here's the thing. Since Filipina is very what do you call that now? Very they are
Conservative.
conservative. Yeah, they're very conservative. They don't want to wear a two-piece kind of suit, so we have to beg them. We have, yeah, you know that begging them at the CR to wear our clothes, and he is lost patience.
Yes, she was begging people to wear a swimsuit in private for a picture that they knew they would have to take. It's not like I'm putting it on Facebook. It's it's seamstresses wearing bikinis. Um, so talking about belt buckles, that's our business. So, but it just took so long to get these people to put on these swimsuits, these bikinis. I'm like, I don't care about your body or what you look like in the bikini. I care about the clothes. That's what the customer cares about. I tell the customers,
They are confused of their body. You know that they want to see other people to see their body.
so I feel like I work very hard, and they work very hard too. But I do my job, and they agreed when they came here to do their job, and that's their job. And it really, it burns my bridges when I'm sitting there. I've already asked them, and then I've already told them, and I'm sitting there listening to Ariane, who, aside from being, my partner, is the sewing manager, their boss, their direct boss. I'm their direct boss too, but she's like the boss that they should really listen to regarding clothing. And She's like, "Oh, come on, just in Tagalog." We got stuff to do. We had to go. We had to go and get our custom garters made, pick up some things. We have business to do. And we're sitting there begging grown women to put on clothes in private, like trying to get a 4-year old to take their medicine. That's the cat in the Capricorn in me. It's like I worked too GD hard to sit here and beg these people to do a job that I pay them GD well for. You know what GD means? It's goddamn. I work too goddamn hard to beg these people to do the job that I pay them goddamn well for.
You know what? If you're having this kind of business, you have to very you need to prepare a very long patience. Handling people is so hard. They have their own characteristics, so you need to be very patient.
Here's the way I feel about it. This is my fault, right? So say I put an ad out. I said I'm going to pay you 15,000 a month. If you come here, and I tell you, I'm not springing. There's no surprise. You now have to, dance on a stripper pole. There's none of that. It's just here's what you have to do when you work here, and I'll pay you on time every time. And when it comes time to do that job, if you don't do it, that's it. Deal's done. You're fired. Get out of here. I'll find someone else. And if I find someone else and I give them the same deal, and then the time comes and they don't do it, that means that the problem is with me. That means that the problem is with the pay. All right. So I said, okay, well, 15,000 is not enough to get someone a good employee to do this job. I'll just raise the price. Go up to 16 or 20 or whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I said, the job is you make the clothes and then you wear the clothes and then I take a picture. That's the job. If 15,000 is not enough for this job,
Too much.
then I'll pay more. And I'll just pay more. But I'm not gonna be disrespected. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna beg you or stroke your ego. This is a deal between two adults. You work for me, I give you money. Deal done. That's it. Do your job. That's just how I feel about it, man.
Yeah, it's too hard.
Everyone that works for us is excellent. That's just my personal inside feelings. Um, but so if you're watching, don't be embarrassed or anything like that. I'm talking about the rust. All right, so we got a customer ordered 300 swimsuits. We went back and forth for a while, long time, back and forth, negotiating, price quoting, researching, da 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 da. Finally, we come to a deal. Okay, 50 pieces of 6 styles equals 300 swimsuits. Here's the price. Here's the timeline that we'll make it in. Deal done. Let's get it started. Here's some extra protections in the contract because you're going to try your best to fuck this up. But we have experience. I know what's going on. You're going to try. I'm trying to help you out and not let you destroy your own deal and waste your money. So here's some extra protections in the contract. Sign the contract. Done. Let's get started. Like an hour after we signed the contract, here's what the customer said. Oh, everything in the contract is wrong. I need 300 pieces, but 25 of each style. So 300 pieces, 12 styles. 25 pieces of 12 styles, 300 pieces. Why would you do that to yourself? They think they're, I don't know what they think. I'm not gonna assume. Automatically assume everybody's stupid. But okay, I just said okay. I said okay. Well, what do you want? Because the deal's already done, and you paid me. You've already given us the money to make 50 pieces of 6 styles. Now you want us to make 25 pieces of 12 styles. Any rational person can. I know nobody watching this is in the garment making industry, but just take 10 seconds to think. To make 50 pieces of clothing takes a certain amount of fabric. All of a certain amount of one fabric. Now you want me to make 50 pieces of two clothing, or 25 pieces of two different things. So it's going to take half the fabric, but two different types of fabric, two different fabrics, right? Now in this industry, 25 and 50 is not that different. It's not that different as far as the amount of fabric we use. So when we buy the fabric for 50, when we buy the fabric, we buy it in a bulk size that will cover making 25 or making 50. But if we have to buy 2 rolls of fabric,
Yeah.
that's twice the money because the fabric comes in a bulk set. It comes in a set amount. We get 1 roll of fabric, we can make 25, we can make 50. Depending on the garment, we can make 100 pieces out of 1 roll. We price that into the cost, pass it on to the consumer, deal, done. But then you want to change it up, and now you want us to buy 2 rolls of fabric to make half the product. That's going to go bad for you. Once that, we got to give us the money. And I say, okay, here's the deal. And then you change the deal. I say, okay, we got the money. We're just going to spend it however you want. And then when the money runs out, you get what you got. So okay, we made it work. Even within the same budget, we finagled and and we were making it work. And then just now, I'm getting these here, and they're like, oh, well, I talked to my friend, and I know you. She didn't say I know you already have, but she must know we already have bought this fabric and made the sample because she saw a sample and said, "Oh, I want to change something now." But not like a small thing, even a small thing. We roll that into the price. I intentionally hire expert seamstresses who can take a pattern and change measurements, change shapes here or there. We don't need to go to a pattern maker get a whole new pattern. Like they're experts. They're good at this job. This is completely what a shoot. Now instead of a one-piece bathing suit with like a motif in the middle, she wants. Honestly, I'm not even sure because the bathing suit was white with like certain colors in the middle. I need to talk to her more and find out what she wants. But I'm a, she wants some sort of swimsuit with a belt buckle, with a belt. Is it the same thing? The same colors? I don't know. It's crazy. This was a white swimsuit with 3 colors in the middle, three certain colors in the middle. Now she wants a belt in the middle, but she still wants the white. And originally it was 50 pieces of a white one piece with 3 colors in the middle. Then after we signed the contract, she said, "Okay, now I want 25 of those white with the 3 color and 25 of a brown with the 3 colors." So already we split her money in half and bought 2 different rolls of fabric, right? Now she wants to change it even more, and instead of just fabric, she wants belts. She wants us to make belts and belt buckles. It's not gonna go well. For, I mean,
But you
I'm
still want the ano? You still want the red green stripe.
No. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The design was a white one piece with green, red, green striped in the middle. Now, if you know your color, if you know your brands, green, red, green, that's Gucci. 100%. This is a Gucci swimsuit. We're making Gucci swimsuits. And the whole time, I made it very clear, all right, this is, you want Gucci colors. This is Gucci colors. Now, it's not the exact same shades,
Yeah.
of course. Of course, it's not the exact same shades. I mean, we could make
Oh,
come
the
on,
Gucci
man.
color.
Come on. You know what you're doing when you say, okay, make me this Gucci swimsuit. Make me the. Oh, your sewing is too good and it looks too much like a Gucci swimsuit. It looks too much like a Gucci swimsuit. You gave us, you gave us Gucci colors. You said make it Gucci. We made a Gucci swimsuit for you, man. So
It's crazy.
now she's like, oh well, we don't want to be accused of making knockoff Gucci's. We originally ordered 50 knockoff Gucci's, and then you split it into 50 knockoff Gucci's in two different Gucci styles. So that's what you wanted, man. That's what you wanted. That's what we. So I don't
Did
know.
you tell him that we already bought the fabric?
Yeah, I mean, honestly. All right, so I always strive to be upfront and honest and have good customer service, but at the same time, you can. Okay, so we got an email from Boston Alliance, and the lettering on her custom garden work is spaced out, too far, too spaced out. What she has is a sentence on most custom garter work that you see, right? It's one word. Um, Polo or Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren is a name. Ralph Lauren bench. You see custom garter love. It one word, two words max, right? You don't have a whole sentence on a garter. It's not gonna line up. There's no way. What do you think? Every person's gonna wear their things, and it's just gonna be perfectly centered and no creases, and it's gonna be model ready, photo ready alignment on every. It doesn't work like that, man. So even if we put the words close together, here's what's gonna happen, and this is what I'm about to tell her.
What you want?
She wants the words to be closer together,
Oh.
right? I'm gonna tell her we can put the words closer together, but your costs are going to double because more less space means more words means twice the printing.
Yes.
So your costs will double, and we're going to charge you more money, and that's on you. We're working within your budget. So I gave her the quote for one print per piece. She doesn't like the print, so all I can do is offer her what she wants. But and I don't want this to be like Dan's just complaining about every customer. That's not it. We love the customers. We love their pieces. They make excellent clothes. The clothes that these people have us making this summer are the shit. They're the best. Super cool, super stylish. But and this is something I mean, I haven't really included this, but this is something that I just probably need to figure out a way to say to every customer at some point during our exchanges is that the the clothes that you have, the things you have in your head, that's called imagination, right? That's not real. When you come to us and you want us to make something, you want us to take your imagination and make it real. Now, we can do some pretty imaginative things, but if you want to create from nothing to create something exactly like in your head from across the ocean, that's going to cost you a lot of money in back and forth and stops and starts. What we made her is great. And we made her is excellent. And it's stylish. Um, and when you wear it, when it's in person, it's gonna look good. People are like, "Ooh, look at that! Oh, you got your own brand, the Boss Alliance. Oh man, that's awesome." In person, clothes look different than they do in pictures. We don't have models here, no professional photography equipment, which the alignment she has, we could very easily like twist them and turn them and get it just so they have just so it looks like the words are just like you're reading a book on somebody's body. We can Photoshop the shit out of anything. But that costs extra money too. Yeah, the reason we are able to offer our prices now, no minimum orders, our flexibility, and our back and forth communication so often, every day, all night. The reason we can do that is because we don't have like all that extra overhead, right? We got just the right amount of employees that we need. Um, with, heck, the, the ring light we got is about as it's about as extravagant as it gets for, and that's purely just so that we can make more money. I mean, taking professional model pictures, it would help in some areas, but not how we need. Anyway, so maybe one day. But for right now, we don't have like a DSLR and a lighting setup and regular models and stuff. So what I'll tell them is that what they want will cost them more money. What they have right now is great. I've seen it. People are wearing it. You wear it, and you walk down the street, it's great. And again, it's just the Capricorn in me. When there's nonsense, I hate it. And like some of these little details that people are sweating over. If it were worth sweating over, we would get them right. That's the key. Amazing. Ariane is like the best seamstress in the world. Right? If it mattered, if it was really, really important and would really affect the quality of your garments, we would make it perfect. But the spacing, the millimeters in between the word the and the word boss and the word boss and the word alliance. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter, but it has no tangible effect on the quality or the attractiveness of your pieces. When you wear clothes, right, unless your logo is on the back or on the front, right, in order for people to see the name brand on your clothes, it takes an extra effort. It takes a physical effort. You have to go up to somebody, you have to say, "What are those?" And then they have to say, oh, look, it says da 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 down the side of my shirt. You see? Oh, also look on the back there. So, da, da. So it's a whole thing. It's an interaction. It's an interaction. When someone sees your clothes, they're going to say, oh, what is that? And then the person wearing the clothes is like, oh, this is the Boss Alliance. Look. And they're going to do a little twirl. The person sees the whole outfit. Perfect advertising. It shows real engagement, real interest in your clothes. If someone's just walking by and they see the words, the Boss Alliance, real in a flash, and they can read it, and then they forget it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So there's no way I can really emphasize this through email. High-end streetwear that people can't resist.
It's new.
Did you send a picture or something?
No, not yet. You sent his number and email.
Do you think Mars could call him? Do a sales call? That's what I really need. I need someone to help me with sales. So if you are in the Santa Rosa area and you speak enough English and are confident enough and maybe have some sales experience,
Merchandising.
holla at me. Holla, 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 holla.
What?
You don't know. That's Dave Chappelle. You don't know.
Huh?
She doesn't know. Holla, 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 holla.
It's
Holla,
that.
holla, holla, holla. Y'all remember. If you watch it, you remember.
It's that.
That's from the Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show. It's a comedian named Dave Chappelle. He had a show. It's widely regarded as one of the funniest shows ever. That was one of the skits, one of the things on the show. Anyway, doesn't matter. If you're a salesperson and you want a job,
You need a
Talk to me.
merchandiser.
that's what a salesperson is, a merchandiser. They have
All
such
of the
weird
company.
names.
All of the company. The Hamlin Company,
Mhm.
the Trifield, Leaders. They have their own merchandiser.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta sell. The main job is the sales job.
They need to sell the dress of the company, the products of the company.
But yeah, so
They need to
today, what did we do? We went and saw the Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
We were at least 30 minutes late. Missed the whole beginning of the movie.
I like the movie, but I hate it in the last one.
Don't tell the movie. Don't spoil the movie. No spoilers. But we almost couldn't because we missed so much of the movie. Because of traffic, ferrying all the employees and their kids back and forth to the theater. It just took a long time, and we left late. Of course we did. Of course we left late. But anyway, we had a good day.
You know what? Your hair is turning into gray.
It was turning gray, getting bleached by the sun.
Yeah. It's very hot here. Look at our face.
A lot of sun. We get sun all the time, every day. What's going on under this chair? I keep getting hit with hairs in the chair. You know, it feels like spiders. But yeah, so if you are not an employee here and you want to be an employee, we need some seamstresses. We're getting a new machine soon, most likely. I think we'll get a new machine. I'm the last person to say, "Oh, we need another machine." I always get angry
But-
when she buys machines, but
But
we got a lot of orders. We got a lot of
But-
orders.
you realize that you have to get more because we are growing.
It's just so much it's just pressure. It's pressure. every new machine
New
means
people.
new employees, which means we need to make more money to pay that person. And then that all the money making falls on me, which means I have to work harder, make more sales, and more. And it's like it's pressure. Each person I feel like responsible.
Yes, we are. We need to grow. We need to
I
grow
don't
this.
want to grow if I'm going to be responsible for all these strangers and their families eating and living and dying. I don't want to do that. That's hard.
You have
I just
to.
want to be responsible for me.
You are building your company. Those people, you are that you are working at is your new family now.
That's why
Yes,
all the
it is.
Filipinos are always trying to join families. We're not family. They're not my family. They are employees. They're
Yes, and
employees
it
that
is.
I
You know
have
what?
no connection to other than the fact that they work for
And
me and I pay
how
them.
come you let the children to go to watch movie?
Because
What family?
I'm generous and
See?
kind and generous. I respect them.
And
I
how
want them to be
come?
happy.
How come you need to let your employee to go movie with us instead
Because
of working here?
I told them that it would be a bonus. What's baka? Man, I can bad boy. I know the pork and the chicken.
Baka is
What's baka?
beef.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought baka meant maybe.
Yes, that is another term for
Yeah, I mean
baka.
maybe.
Baka hindi.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Baka oo, baka hindi.
Yes, I knew baka meant maybe. So just a lot of stress. We finished a bunch of eye masks today.
Did you hear?
I sent him all these messages by Instagram. I really need to just email him or Facebook him these messages. I sent a bunch of Instagram messages, DMs to the owner of the face mask. Those have been like the one time like I reach out to another brother, black-owned businessman. He's invented a product, and he gave us the shot. He said, "Yo, let's do this synergy. Let's make some money." And I said, "Yes, we can do that." And in the back, excuse me, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, these are sleep masks. This is gonna be the easiest money I ever made in my life. So eye mask, come on, man. Babies can make these.
But
Nope.
it's no.
Nope.
Oh no, because
This is a joke, but don't trust a nigga. God, man, he gave us. This has been the hardest
job.
the hardest job. I have sewers with decades of experience, and they have quit just trying to make these eye masks.
And me, I crying and
We're crying. We're fighting.
To stay up night for a week.
Trying to make
Trying to
sleep masks. It's two
Sleep
flat sheets, and it just goes in your face, right? You would think it's super easy. Like,
and we got divorced.
if this was like Back to the Future, I'd be like, nah, bro, nah, no, I'm not. I'm just joking. They're super good eye masks, super good product. And I hope he likes them. I hope they pass muster. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ooh, whatever kind of manufacturing process goes into other people's eye masks, but ours are like handmade. They're handmade by the seamstresses, and the seamstresses that I have to hire next have four hands. They need to have four hands in order to make these eye masks. So they're tough, but we got it down now. It just the problem was, all right. So we took the job, and then I gave like a regular timeline for when they would be done. But these were more involved, more technically challenging, more moving
Yeah.
parts.
Even the
Uh,
pattern makers say no.
yeah, the pattern makers. I was like, pattern maker said, "Yeah, I make patterns." Da, da, da. I said, "I'll pay you double whatever you make. Make this
But
pattern." And I
say
sent it. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, sure, come on." I sent him over the pictures, and he was ghosted. I didn't hear nothing. No response. Yeah, you don't want this money, man? He's like, I can't pick those apples. Some apples are too high in the tree. Um, so, but we have worked it out ourselves. We have a pattern. We have all the processes, the techniques. Actually, we have more than one person who can sew them now. We can easily train other people on what to do to sew these eye masks. It just the prototyping phase was a lot longer and more involved than we expected. So we had to make and make and make. The order was for 12 face masks. We probably made 30. Probably made 30 different, just iteration after iteration, each one getting better, more refined until we got the processes done.
develop.
Yeah, so, I mean, actually, I don't know if we'd be allowed to make a tutorial on how to make the our eye masks, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good eye masks. They have the ridge that will keep your eyelids off of the mask. Um, Made of good material, soft, very plush. They block out all the light. They fit your nose area perfect. You know, um, if all else fails, we can just sell eye masks. Of course, customers just like I thought. It's an eye mask. Why are they trying to charge me $300 for this eye mask? And I'm like, well, I mean, 300 hours of labor in in these eye masks. But anyways, these are good eye masks. And so I reached out to him, but I need to contact him more directly on Facebook or email so he can get these shipped to him, test them out with his product. I mean, we've measured and remeasured and fitted and swapped materials, printing techniques, sizes, shapes, sewing methods, um, threads. Everything went through the grinder here, and pretty much perfect is what came out. Um, and of course, there's other ways to make eye masks. There's like gel eye masks and different materials um, that would require more automatic, more machine guided, like computerized techniques. The handmade eye mask is, I would say, it almost can't get better than what we've done. You really would have to have a computerized sewing and all kinds of computerized machines to make any more. Not even better, not better, just more standard or
Well,
not quality. Our eye masks are perfect, except they just don't to get that that really like sleek look. It would take like gel, custom like foam cutting, um,
yes.
it would the manufacturing processes would have to be on a massive scale in order to get that really like wave, look, a really standardized wave look that you're thinking of when you think of an eye mask. But get a custom eye mask, custom for what this client needs. The application that he has electronics put inside. Um, by hand, it's not possible to do better than what we've done. So I'm proud of everyone and the work they've done. The ones who didn't quit, and proud of everyone. And I just, I hope these are. I hope he likes it. That's it. This wasn't supposed to be super long. A quick rundown of current projects we have. Tracksuits in progress. We have athletic suit, workout suit. I don't know. With the Boston Lions. So we got the workout. The tracksuits is 13 pieces. Athletic suits, it's 99 pieces. Body suits, 10 pieces. Bathing suits, 300 pieces. New order, 30. That's 90 plus 80. It's 170 pieces of bathing suits and t-shirts. And what was that last one? Low cut, sleeveless. Anyway, bathing suits and t-shirts.
The head cap.
Head cap is finished. Head cap is finished.
How about the vest?
Vest is finished. They said they were gonna see what they wanted to do. I would always give them 2 days or 3 days. I don't know. Before I contact
the t-shirt.
T-shirt remakes finished. Button up bandana shirts finished. Waiting for shipping. What else? There's an order for prom dress. 1 prom dress, 4 hoodies, 1 blue dress.
Oh, and the dress of Tanya.
Yeah, right. For American, all finished except for the prom dress needs arm straps. It's done. Dresses for Tanya. I'll have to check again how many it is, but those are in like that. So,
Who's that?
Osama DZ Boy. Yes, we saw the movie. I don't want to say it was awful. The ending was pretty messed up, but it was fun. It was a fun watch. It was a fun watch. It's.
Did Tony die?
Go see it, man. I can't spoil the movie. It just came out today.
Just came out. It's funny.
But this is not a spoiler. This is I don't know how closely you follow the Marvel story and, the news and the topics or whatever.
There's a twist.
A lot of people were expected to die. Obviously, Tony has been in movies for 13, 14 years. He's done, right? They don't want to keep making Iron Man with Tony Stark, but I don't remember. Honestly, I don't even know if he died or not. Yeah. Don't say yes or no. I don't know if he died or not. But you have to expect that they killed off some people. I think they killed off a lot. Yeah. This is only part 1 of 2, so you got to wait till next year to find out.
Wakanda people is there.
But it was a fun watch. And you know how they do those cliffhanger endings. You too, Osama. Where you at, Osama?
Later.
What country are you in? Has the movie already premiered there? Has it already come out where you are? Okay, I guess not. That's fine. Thanks for the thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Follow our channel. If you are interested in getting clothes made, or you just want to know about starting your own brand, definitely contact us. Um, we'll just give you the realistic, concrete stuff you can do. We probably should talk about this next time. Next time, remind us. We should talk about how to start your own clothing brand. At least getting your clothes made, right? The manufacturing. Maybe one day we'll start a clothing brand and we can give you more tips like that. But for now, as far as getting your manufacturing side, you never hear about that. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the inside scoop of costs and all that. Get ready for next time. Other than that, this has just been a big complaint section and a rundown of what we're doing. But, yeah,
Okay, say bye for now.
I hate to say bye. I just like to keep talking.
Okay.
Actually, you know what my dream job was before I came here was to do a show like this.
Oh,
Have a partner and we just talk about stuff. So I really like this kind of thing. It's,
so men stuff to talk.
it's one of the I don't know why, but I feel like I can be the most honest when I talk to people who aren't here. When I talk to people that I don't have to see, I can be truly honest. But you know, we need to do marriage license stuff. If you ever want to know anything about how to get married in the Philippines or how to make it here, what to do, where to go, where to meet girls, just or where to meet guys too. I'm actually trying to. I'm not. I'm having to say this like this, but kind of tried to hook my mom up with a Filipino guy, our mechanic, Kuya John Lord. He's a cool guy. I'm not gonna make any one way or the other whether that'll work out. But it's just there's guys here too. People always think of the Philippines as where old men go to get young girls, but no, it doesn't have to be like that. This is just a great place. The fact that old men come here is just because they're smart enough to know that the Philippines is a great place. Um, Other people, they just don't know. You're too scared to come. But if you come, you'll see how great it is. And if you happen to be single, there's great people here, men and women. So it's very easy to meet a great person to be with. That's what it is. It's not like I changed my perspective. I thought like everyone else, oh the old men they just want young girls, so they go to the Philippines. No, you want to go to a cool, a tropical paradise where the cost of living is cheap. That's the goal. So you go there, and then it just turns out that everybody who lives there is awesome. All the Filipino people are super cool, and so make friends, and you meet a pretty girl. She's awesome. She just happens to be very. She just happens to be, very young, and so you turn into an old man with a young girlfriend. But it's just a side effect. The root cause is Filipinos are good people, easy to like, not always easy to love, but easy to fall in love with. Anyway, that's it. We'll talk more about our actual personal lives, I guess, another time. And I'll try to give an update next time about what it's like to get your marriage visa here for the process. Because we got married and we got our marriage license back. So now we need to take the trip up to Manila.
Get
Where in Manila, I don't know. What office, I don't know. I need to check online
get what?
to apply for the actual, I think it's 13A. 13A visa. Spouse of a Filipino. Anyway, that's it. Next time.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.